be small and be super detail, right? Because if you put a ton of detail in something very small, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Or I go overboard and just go for the biggest thing I can. Because
What is going on, everyone? Back with another episode. It's Wednesday, or whatever day you watching this, listening to this on the way into work, on the way home from work, watching it at the gym, watching it building. We are the Undergated podcast, presented to you by the Undergated Network. Another Wednesday, another episode. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I have the homies, as always, with me, CD and Gunpla Tesseract. So we got Austin and CD in the building. We three combine to form Captain Planet. It's Captain Planet. They combine the rings,
wild.
right?
I just sent my sister a picture of Captain Planet Funko. So
There it
Captain
is.
Planet combines to save the world from pollution.
There you go. And we combine to save the world from any type of Gunpla boredom.
Right.
And we make the Undergated podcast. Again, presented to you by the Undergated Network. That back there is someone cheering us on because we're live. We're
live in studio.
Live in studio. Man, this is going to be a fun episode, man. We got a lot to talk about. And if you missed last week's episode, we sat down and we discussed some pretty hefty stuff. And if you missed it, this is what you missed.
Another crack at a kit that I've built and painted or built. I would like to get it. I would love to get another crack at that Wing Zero. I did the Wing Zero, the Verka. I did it with color shift colors at the time. I like color shift because
so definitely go check out last week's episode if you haven't. We appreciate all who supports. But before we get started, of course, it's always brothers, people out there. How has your week been? Mental health check-in. How's everybody doing?
Mental wealth.
Coop,
start us off. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Can't complain. Work has been work. Now that I think about it, one of the kids has been damn near deathly sick all week. But I have been keeping the sick bug away from me because
ducking and dodging.
This thing right here, people, the Suja Immunity Vitamin D and Zinc shot. Austin, this is what I was trying to tell you a few weeks back. I take this. I want to take it right now. It is I think it's ginger. What is in this thing?
Where do you find it?
I get it
people out there, Coop.
Walmart has them. Trader Joe's. I get this one from Trader Joe's. Walmart has a whole bunch of other flavors. I think this is ginger, purified water, pineapple juice, apple juice, raspberry, puree, ginger, turmeric, lemon juice, and black pepper. All that keeps that monkey off your back.
I need that shit, dog. I need it because Chloe be getting sick every other week, and I don't be ducking and dodging. It's crazy. For as long as I've known you, you've always spoken about this.
Yeah, dog.
So, Jack, I need to go pop it.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to tell you, this thing works. I haven't been sick for real. I had a cough here and there, and I was like, okay, yep, it's time. And I take it right before bed, so all of it could kind of just work its way while I'm sleeping. But it's pretty good, like $2, $2.50, depending on where you at. But other than that, just been ducking and dodging that cold, and finally got a chance to sit down at Hobbytown and snap something together. Yeah. So that's it, man. How's your week, Austin? How's your week been, man? Work, life treating you?
It's been not too bad. It's been all right. We were I got an unexpected visit from my brother, and we were able to hang out spend some time together with the family. So that was really fun. Work has been pretty much the same. Life's been the same. Not too much. The car is slowly falling to pieces, but but I mean, like, that's what's new.
That's the first thing to go when you get some money, though.
Yeah, right. It's the first thing. Once the money starts flowing in, you're like, oh, that light doesn't work. That light doesn't work. The wheel wobbles, and now weebles and it wobbles, and it's definitely falling down. So no, it's been okay. It's been all right week. Not too bad.
It makes you sick. I was watching this TikTok of this like mechanic. He was going around the shop asking the mechanics questions. Like, I have a Nissan, so he was like, "What's the worst thing about Nissans?" And everybody was like, "Something transmission." It's only a matter of time. I'm like, yeah, no.
And transmissions, you know, it'd be like $14,000, $2,000. But transmission on my Honda, and that was $1,100. And that's a Honda. So
once the transmission goes, you got to look at the car and say, how much is the car worth?
Right.
How much?
If I bring it back, was it worth it, or do I just need to go get a new car?
Yep. Yeah, and more times
it's
than
like
not, people
CSV, something transmission. I'm like, dog, that stressed me out all night.
Right. Yeah, you have thinking late and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, they was like, it's only a matter of time. It's not if it's when.
Do you know how to tell when it starts slipping? That's when that first sign is.
Yeah, it's like it jerks. I think. Yeah.
Go ahead and put some heat in your engine and hope that can.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it.
How's your people though? You said your brother came through. How's your people, Austin?
they're doing all right. The work's being a pain for them as usual, but they're making it through. They're standing tall, making it through. So yeah, it's all okay. Yeah,
that's what's up. CD brother,
what's going on? What's going on?
You tell me. We either about to watch you be sick as a dog or happy go lucky.
Honestly, I think it's a good week. Last week I told you guys some news. I potentially might be getting a new job and came through, and I got it. So I want to say thank you to y'all. Got some prayers in my inbox. So thank you. The job has been secured. That was the first goal of 2024. New job, new money. So we've succeeded with that. Next goal, as Coop was speaking about, either going to be sad and folded like some clothes on the couch, or screaming my head off because my San Francisco 49ers are going back to the Super Bowl. And it looks like with just under 3 minutes, we are up 10 after coming back from 17 down.
17 down. That's crazy.
17 down. And what they say, Shanahan
couldn't
win games when trailing in the fourth. We didn't make it to the fourth.
Yeah, no, this is the second time that his team's been trailing, and it also is trailing by double digits, and they came back. So this is the first time that I think all season.
Fucking hate the 49ers.
So
all because of Harbaugh. All because of Harbaugh put y'all back on the map, and now ever since that, y'all been rolling with it ever since.
And you know Harbaugh's back.
Yeah,
he's back. What is
he picked up the Chargers job, so now he's part of the LA Chargers.
Hey, so they might be good though.
The LA Chargers. The LA Chargers are good. They have a quarterback. They have a decent. The only thing that was problem was the defense. Everything else of them was rolling. And the coach, yeah, the coach was terrible. But besides that, everything else is fine. If you got a good coach, you're good.
Exactly. So they'll be right on back. Other than that, though, works good. I have like senioritis. You guys remember that shit? Last 2 weeks of school, you don't want to do nothing. That is me at work. I do want to do a damn thing or even go, but I need that check. So I'm pushing through. Works good, family's good, 49ers are winning. That's all that matters.
That's it. Living life. On to the next. A hater. A true hater. No, that's what's up, man. That's
we are the haters.
Hell yeah.
Next up, people, of course, building and breaking down that backlog. What new items that we got in that might have built that backlog up a little bit. Did you pick up anything new? I'm gonna tell you. I'll show this off. This finally came in the mail. I'm slowly building my figures up. This is getting to a point, right? Because I really don't need a lot of kits, right? So I picked up this SH Fig Arts kind of effect set for Goku, which is pretty dope. It was pretty cheap, $30 out of Big Bad Toy Store. Come with all these different effect pieces, a different head sculpt to give you like wavy hair if you pose in them, couple of key blasts.
He's striking down, his hair is going with him.
Yeah. So other than that, man, that's it. Kit wise, really not a whole lot of kits that I really want. I've been looking. But I think I secured every kit that I really want.
Nothing you pump faked on recently?
A good pump fake? Ooh. I'm gonna really be sick at myself for not getting that Final Battle Banshee PG. I'm gonna
Same.
be sick. I'm gonna be sick, especially for the price.
For
I'm
the
gonna be
for
sick.
220.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sick later on down the line. But
It's still available now, isn't it?
yeah, Austin, it is, bro. It is. It is.
But the pockets is saying that.
Yeah, it is.
You get paid soon.
Austin. It's the first of the month.
Out of mind, out of sight, brother.
Yeah,
Out of mind, out of sight.
Got to pay rent. Yeah, I feel you.
So other than that, I ain't got nothing else I picked up, man. Pulling some kits out of the backlog. I got. That could be my. Well, that's kind of goes into the what's cooking part of the segment. So that's it. Austin, what you pick up? You got anything new, bro?
All I have are paints. And Coop was actually quite nice. He got me some pipettes, but I don't have it with here.
Oh yeah, it's my fault, man.
It's all good. It's all good. But I picked up paints.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Apparently, I'm allergic to paints, but I got them anyway. So I picked up some paint. I picked up some stuff I needed. Now that I'm airbrushing now, I got some flat base top coat for the acrylic and the Vallejo. Which question for y'all? Do I need to thin this?
Yeah.
Is that Tamiya?
It's Tamiya thinner. I mean, not thinner. It's Tamiya flat base.
Anything in those little jars, I'm gonna tell you right now. You
don't got everything that comes in a jar has to be thin. But you don't have Mr. Color. Is that acrylic?
It's acrylic. Well, I mean, Tamiya is always acrylic if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure it's always
these
acrylic.
Acrylics, dog. They on chip. Unless you want to use layer
Oh.
after layer of top coat.
Don't worry. There's a story about that coming up. So, I got that. I picked up some flat black. I picked up medium sea gray number 2. I picked up flat white. I picked up JN gray. I picked up black green. I picked up NATO black. I picked up dark gray. I picked up RLM gray, and
Dog.
I picked up
Is this all Tamiya?
field gray. This is all Tamiya.
Dog, carry your ass back to Hobby Town and turn them shits back in.
Well, here's the thing. There's something about Tamiya that I realized that I really like a little bit more than the Vallejo stuff. But I'll save that for later because there's a story going on for that. But yeah, so I picked up just mostly paints, and that was it, really. Everything else was, yeah.
Do you know what those are going towards already, or those are just for future projects? Or?
Yeah. So if you notice, there are a lot of green there, and that's because it's for another project. And that project I'm actually planning on starting tonight once we get done with this. So just take it out.
Wait,
prime
brother,
up
don't you got work?
Yeah.
You better than us.
Yeah,
Better than me.
I might as well start it now. I mean, what's stopping me? And for those, it's not a secret.
Work?
I might as well tell y'all.
That's stopping your ass. Getting up at goddamn 4 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock, so I get an extra hour. But it's for the Gym Spartan, the high grade that I have over there. So the plan now is just to, now that I can airbrush, let me practice on all the high grades I have that I haven't built. So just going down the list.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear it. We got to get you.
Please.
We got to get him on some SMS, man.
Hey, SMS, I'm right here. Sponsor me. I see he's got a sponsor.
Austin. We have it.
He's got that. I mean, just send some my way.
We have
please.
it, Austin, as a team.
Oh, as a team?
Yeah,
we have it. We have it,
Oh,
Austin.
see, I wasn't in the meeting. I wasn't on the meeting call. I wasn't on the conference call.
It's secured, Austin.
Okay,
So
tell
go
them
get
to
you some
send them my
SMS.
way. Send some my way. I'll take anything, any color they have. I'll take used bottles if they have it.
Jesus.
What you picked up, CD? What you got? Anything came in?
I was just on New Type. I got probably 10 decals in my basket. It's I always do like one big decal haul for everything I want to build. So I'm at the point where I don't have too many more decals left. And so that's in the basket. I did go to Target. Shout out to Chardavius Mooney Ward, all pro corner for the 49ers. I seen an interview, and he's like, in my spare time, I read a lot of books. And I'm like, I didn't expect that from him. And then he pulls out these books. I know if y'all been to Target, you've seen the Colleen Hoover books. Align the walls in the book section.
I won't have to see this.
And guess what? I got one of the books he recommended. He said his favorite book. It's called Verity by Colleen Hoover. Picked it up yesterday, and I finished it.
God.
Good book. But it's a little different. You know, I said like sci-fi. This is like one of those adult books. A little smut in there. But that's not the main part of the book. There's probably like 10 pages of the maybe like 370. But it's a really good mystery. Has a lot of twists and turns, and like you don't really figure anything out until the very end. So it was a really enjoyable read, and I clearly couldn't put it down if I finished it in a day. So that was my one other pickup. I said 12 books this year, but it might have doubled. I might read like 24.
I was thinking, I was like, after you finished like literally a giant novel in a day, and you were like, I just want to read 12 for a year. I was like, bro, you just knocked out. It's January. You're already 1/12 of the way there.
Yeah. So, the crazy part is, I'm definitely taking this back. I'm gonna get something else.
Heard it. It's in 30 days. Just read it.
Like
it.
At this point, man, go just tell the missus, look, give me a day inside Barnes and Noble. I'll do a 9 to 5, and just knock out.
I put out the library card. It was on the library website trying to find books, and I was like, I haven't done this in years. But all the books I wanted, they were checked out, so I was like, whatever. Just went and got it. But I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep buying these books. If I read them in under 30 days, I'm taking it back.
I don't blame you.
Changing it out.
Yeah, it's hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? There you go. Y'all want discount codes, giving you ways to save you. Take it back. Take the manga back. If you take it back.
If you're not collecting it, you just wanted to read it, take it back.
Yeah,
get you the next one. Get you the next novel.
Ain't nothing. They do it all the time. Don't try to. Austin, where you going, brother?
Right.
Take it back.
Dead.
Next up, of course, we got what's cooking. What do we got on the table? Some progress kits, whatever y'all been working on. We got a lot of people. Shout out to everybody who showed some support and commented on what they was working on this past weekend. This weekend, I went to Hobbytown and I pulled a kit out of the backlog that's probably been sitting there for about 4 years. 4 years. And I was like, I need to snap build something. What should it be? And if you peek my Instagram, it was the Dragon Ball Super figurized standard Jiren, full battle Jiren. It's pretty simple build. If y'all never built the figurized kits, they're real simple. It took me, and I sat there and made sure all the nut marks are cleaned up, and probably took me about a good hour 15. And I was also talking and chilling and stuff like that. If I was at home with maybe a show on, and probably takes 45 minutes, 2-3 page manual. But I've been on this whole Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super type of kick last few weeks, and I don't have a Jiren SH Fig Arts when I take pictures. So to have him paired up with like a Ultra Instinct Goku, I already had him. This is the reason why I had him, but this is kind of like what we talked about just a couple episodes back, like waiting for that time. If I would have built him when I got him, who knows where this guy would be? at the bottom of a box, like looking like this, is like all over the place. Kit's laid on top of him. So now he has a purpose. Oh, look at that!
Like the Family Guy lay down. Just on
how's the posability on it?
It's all right. I mean, he's pretty bulky. The articulation. There's a lot of gaps. You could tell this is the kit form rather than the SH Fig Arts form, especially when you kind of see it from the back. From the back, you can tell. But the SH Fig Arts for this guy is like $90, I think, $80-$90. So I'll take it for what I want to do with him. So other than that, I cleaned off the desk, man. You know, my grandfather always told me a cluttered house calls for a cluttered mind, and I was like, you know what? Let me clean off the desk. And I don't know if I want to do half the. I have it set up like that way now, but half the table in the garage for painting and half for toy photography. So because I got like extra lights in there. I have obviously more room. I've been kind of using like a TV table to take my photography now, which doesn't give me a whole lot of room without a light falling over, a figure falling off the table. I think try to take more photography in there as well. So that's it. Kit, well, that's it. I thought I didn't get a chance to sit down and paint any more of the sides of B. I will this week though. I already got them on the alligator clips. So that's all I've been working on,
I
man.
think that'd be dope for us to have like a group build where we just build something like a SH figure arts. You do DBZ, like a common rider or something else.
Yeah.
Just
Girl kit. Yeah.
Get girl kit.
Just step away, get a breather for a little bit. Austin
That'd be a dope stream, matter of fact.
Austin act like he don't even get like burnout, man. He's just rolling through his kits.
Burnout. It's because he got that airbrush. He said burnout.
I got something to put these flames out if I feel burnt out.
Yeah.
I got this brand new toy and I just want to keep playing with it. So that's why I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep building until that gets boring, and then they don't stop. You know, but the one thing I'll tell you about the airbrushing though, cleaning that airbrush,
that'll make your ass slow down for a little bit.
Yeah. It's funny because the only thing slowing me down now, the only thing stopping me is like, oh, I gotta clean it once I'm done. But you know what?
And be careful with that needle too, dog. The tip, one little bend.
Don't even touch that. Don't even touch that.
One time I was spraying and I saw the path. It was coming out of the gun like this, and I gotta hold. It wasn't like this. I gotta hold the piece up like this.
You gotta match it.
Yeah, I gotta.
You gotta hold the piece over here.
Paper toss.
Speaking of which, my water already broke.
The Neo?
Yeah, the mechanism I pull back for it.
How?
It's not locking anymore, so the needle's not engaged. The needle doesn't engage.
Take it apart, fix that.
Yeah, I know. I have to. So I took apart the first part, and when I was taking apart off the airbrush, the actual hose for the airbrush, the entire congratulations, San Fran. But when I took it off the airbrusher clip, it brought the entire O-ring section of the airbrush out of it.
Oh yeah. Damn. Sent it back in.
Oh man, for the listeners out there, I left.
Yeah. There's some lube you're gonna need when you put it back together. That's gonna help it be able to hit like it's supposed to. So I'll send you the link to that, but we'll chop it up after. We'll get it together. So I'm telling you, that shit's never gone bad on me. Only thing I've messed up is the needle. And letting your shit soak too long expands the O-rings.
And you definitely need the lube for it, because if you clean it out with certain cleaners, it'll dry that O-ring out.
Yep.
And it was crazy. I took it off. The O-ring looks fine. It's just for some reason the screw section, the hose is taking out everything with it. But the good news is I had two airbrushes, so I just switched over to using the Mr. Hobby, the heavy tank one. That thing is a dream. That thing is perfect all the way. So, but I mean, I guess that makes sense because the price was so high. So,
shit better be. He said,
yeah, but it better be.
160, I think that shit was.
Yeah,
I was close to getting the Neo. I saw the Neo the other day at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, nah, I got 3 others. I don't need it.
Yeah, you got the whole stable.
All right, what you working on, CD?
Man, Austin has been in the lab cooking, and so I definitely went in my box and pulled out this GM. And Coop and I were always talking about that. We got to put a Gundam head on that shit. So here's the spare Gundam head I had on it. Such a smooth kit. $29 is not terrible, but for something that should be armory built, I wish it was a little cheaper, but I understand why they had to raise it. So if you guys don't have any of these in your arsenal yet, please go get one. Vulcan Hobbies has them in stock. But I'm going to do a couple of these this year. So
how much did the Moroccan front one cost?
Like 27.
27? It's around the same price.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure we weren't chipped.
But people probably spent $40 off. They bought it off someone, or even 35. So.
Oh, that's right. I like the Moroccan front, but guys, save your money. Just get the one that just got released.
Just get this, because all the missile pods. Like, I love that you can store both the beam sabers in the back. I always think that's a dope feature.
That's a new feature. That's dope.
That's tough to me. You don't have to. You can have the missile pod and the rocket launcher, or like the beam launcher on the shoulder. So it's just such a fun build, and there's endless ways to customize it. So
it's fantastic.
This is all I've been working on, honestly, and reading. Read
There
the
you go.
things.
My fault, Austin. Did you say what you was working on?
I didn't, but I mean, my stuff's
Oh.
going to be included in the art in the real Austin's real grade, so it doesn't matter.
My bad,
That's what I
man.
was like. That's why
I
it
was-
was. I'll just go over it when we get to Austin's real grade. That's
You
fine.
ain't been working on nothing else?
Just these two. Oh wait, no, that's right. I was working on the gym.
Just-
That's right. I
Yeah.
finished my gym. To go off CDs. I finished. So this is the first airbrush kit I've ever finished or I've ever did. It is the gym Moroccan front. This was a very fun build. Very simple, very easy, like CD did or said. And it is the first time I've done pre-shading or highlighting for a kit, and I like the way it turned out. It looks better than my rattle cans. but
Good.
yeah. but I painted this and I did pre-shading and I did a little bit of weathering. So I did the weathering kit, and so a lesson that I've learned about paint with acrylics, especially airbrush painting, chipping and like just scratching or even just looking at the kit wrong scratches the edges of the kit off, scratches paint off. I never had to worry about this with rattle cans because the paint was so thick at times that I didn't really ever have to worry about it. But with the paint being so thin and acrylic being so weak, you get paint that chips off. Now, luckily, I have all the colors there, so I actually was just filling in the colors, and I have my weathering kit. So I just took the weathering kit, and anywhere where you see, oh, this is all dust that's around there, but anywhere you see the stuff right here, this is all silver gunmetal paint that I just took from my weathering kit, and I just slapped on there, and then just added a little bit of degree of weathering here and there, and I had some extra decals from GW Works. They had the whole Alliance set there, so I just took my time with that.
Question for you, for both of y'all. This GM is different from is not different from the one that just been released, right?
Not really. This is essentially the same thing.
It's the same exact thing.
Same exact thing. The
Except,
only thing
except
different,
for the missile pods and like that back thing.
that's literally it. The only difference is the missile pods, the backpack, the weapons you get with it, and I think you get the original beam rifle, which is the Origins Arc 78 beam rifle with this, and with the one CD has, you only get the beam spray gun. So
No,
that's
you get every rifle with this one.
Oh, you do. You get the
you get this
one the Arc 78
again with the Slager. You get the one that Arcs uses. You get the regular beam spray gun, and then
never mind. Then
has a whole arsenal.
You get literally everything. Then never mind.
Can you also with the CD? Then can you have the two beam sabers in the back?
Yep, comes with that too. So you can have the dual beam sabers. That's why I said it's supposed to be an army builder because you can build it so many different ways: double missile pods, double beam sabers, one beam saber,
one missile pod.
Yeah, like you can do it however you want it.
Yeah, it's literally anyway. I don't have the engines here because I actually just finished painting those tonight. But yeah, like small parts right here, like I just used the weathering to kind of fill in, and it kind of matched pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's damaged.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. I mean, not how it's supposed to look, but like it looks like it's
been used.
Did you deepen the panel lines at all?
No, actually I didn't. So I didn't do my usual stick of deepening panel lines, scribing. I didn't go full burner with this. I literally just took this out the log and said, let me get something to practice on. So I've been practicing. I just wanted to practice pre-shading and highlighting. That's all. I didn't really mind the way it turned out, if it turned out bad or not, but actually I really like the way it turned out. And I'm already in love with airbrushing. The amount of control you can have is crazy, especially like on the shield here. We have just the darker marks that was the SMS black, and then the orange you fill in there. Yeah, no, this was a blast, and I'm really happy with the way
did it come out the way you wanted it to?
Yeah,
like that's the orange you wanted to go for. Like that, yeah, that orange looks like orange for real. That shit looks like
it's like a test color orange. And you know what? I looked at the pictures back and forth, and if I did do it again, I would probably add a little bit more red into this orange to make it a little bit more burnt orange than it is this, because this is more of a test color orange. Yeah. And then also the problem is that in the picture that you have on the screen, it's actually brighter than it is in person. In person, it's not that bright. Right. But yeah, it's like a test color type of orange.
What else would you say you learned about in the whole process of using
okay, so chipping second, when you do acrylic, top coating is key. Paint top coat. If you want to protect your paint, if you want to be bold and just paint it, then put the decals on, do the weathering all in one go, and then top coat everything, you can. But it's a risky little game. Second, make sure that when you do want to paint, that it's a little bit. I mean, do you have your colors all set up? Make sure you have enough of whatever mixture or whatever blend you did. The gray I did here is a little bit of a blend of a gray, of 2 grays and a little bit of blue mixed in. So this is actually a custom color. I kind of ran out and I had to remake the mixture. And I actually ran out exactly the moment I did the last piece. And my old tactic of breaking down every piece and painting it still applies if you want fine detail and everything, but I don't have to do that anymore. Now I can just top coat. I mean, I can prime everything at once now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to break everything apart. I have to get used to doing that because I'm not. It's like sacrilege, but I just have to prime everything, and then you can panel line stuff off. I mean, you can masking stuff off. And overall, yeah, no, that's pretty much it. And also highlighting. Now I would like to try, because what I did here was I primed it with gray, and then put black around the edges of stuff. Right now, what I would like to do is I would like to put black right around here in the edges, and I put gray here on the sides. What I would like to do now, same thing with the hands, black in the edges and gray in the middle. What I would like to do now is I would like to prime everything black in a black color first, and then try to do it that way, because I realized with the SMS black, once you lay it down, that's kind of where your highlights are going to stay. You have to kind of work around it. If you paint everything black, you can kind of just go with on the fly with, is that the way I like it? Is that the way I want it to turn out? And I can spray it like that instead of going black and then figure out you messed up and have to go back to black after you already painted it. And then
you have to go back over it a little bit more.
Yeah. And then you realize you're going through all your paint 3 times for one shield.
I prime everything almost in black.
Yeah. I got to get to that, because I think that would be a little bit smarter way than prime it in gray, then black, then paint, instead of just prime it all in black and then paint. I'm skipping. You'll be able to skip a step. Yep.
That's what I do with my bases. Hit them all
Black.
And then take the gray and I get as close to the edges I want to make, depending on how hard I want that edge to be.
That's it. I mean, and that's dope, man. You're experimenting. You're coming off of like your first time running it. And not that long ago, you was still outside rattle in the rain.
Yeah, fighting the weather.
I did do one bit of rattle can. I didn't have any flat top coat on me. I only had clear, so I went outside and I quickly cleared it. And you saw it at Hobby Town was super clear. It's not clear anymore. Now it's mattish. It's really, really matte. Now.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And with airbrush, man, once you figure out what you want to roll with, I feel like it's going to be a lot simpler for you. Because like CD, he's a testament to it. He doesn't mind blending and thinning out paints. You know, he get a bottle aqueous or whatever and thin it out. Me, I'm pour and go, baby. If I can pour and go, huh? I'm pulling and rocking, right? Like that's it. What is it called? Rock and pull. I'm not about to that whole thinning out. I'll do it every now and then, but that's why I like the SMS. You just
and that's another thing. Reason why I got these acrylics real quick. I actually love the SMS because I use the Vallejo and the SMS, the Vallejo top coat, and the for the flat for the matte, and the SMS for black, and a bit of the blue. Dude, being able to just squeeze it in the bottle and paint it is great, right? I don't have to sit there and work with ratios, but I want to learn how to do ratios anyway. I feel like just because I can skip this step is not an excuse for me not to try and learn it.
That's true, but don't make the ratios thing harder than what it is. It's literally like 2 jars in one. You know what I'm saying? Like
1.
Yeah. You know, I'm sitting there with pipettes, just like, all right, 5 drips, see if it's good. 5 drips, see if it's good, right? Because the test you can do is you can run it across the side of the cup and see how well it glows down. So I was starting to see if I can get, and then when you see how fast or how slow it goes down the cup, you can change the pressure. What you can get is a mist effect out of whatever color you're trying to do, like a smoke. If you have smoke color or anything like that, I want to get to that, because aviation, when they do airplane models and they do the weathering on the back of the engines, they do that type of effect. I'm trying to learn how to do that. That'd be pretty dope.
Damn.
I hear you. I'm not going to stop you if that's what you want to do, brother.
Speaking of aviation, have you guys seen the Masters of the Air? I watched that shit the other day. I thought of you.
Oh, with the B-17 flight crew. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. It
That
looks
shit's
fun.
tough. That shit's tough.
What is it, an anime?
Oh no, it's just a movie.
It's a historical show. It's on Apple.
Apple TV. Yeah,
It's
about a
dope.
It's about a B-17 crew. And,
I think I've seen the previews for that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's good. I watched the first 2 episodes. There.
They finished episode 2 with Solo Leveling.
You did?
you did.
I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with
Come
it,
on.
fella. I told you. That's what's cooking too. Solo Leveling episode 2. Crazy.
Crazy.
You know, he had to figure out what was going on. He found out, and
They tried to set old boy up the lead. He said, "This is your fault.
yeah,
You're the leader." He said, "But we voted."
it was like, yo, I got a family.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dog, you do.
You had a family.
Yeah. But no, I'm we're staying up on a dub, so I'll catch episode 3 next Saturday.
Yes,
Next
sir.
Saturday.
You know, it had the biggest opening on Crunchyroll. Third
Really?
biggest opening ever. Demon Slayer, the movie got on there. Luffy when he went Gear 5, and then first episode of Solo Leveling.
I thought I read something that Solo Leveling beat out Luffy Gear 5.
Yeah, it might have beat it out then. When I first read it, it was like behind it, but shit, it's big, man.
It out.
They're making a K drama of it, and then there's a spinoff that's it's only in novel form, but it's getting written as a
A
manga.
drama, like
They're making
a
a
real
live
life.
action?
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? They made a live action of Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's actually pretty good. So they're probably like,
Are you talking
why
about like
not?
a Netflix?
Netflix is scooping up everything.
Is that
popular.
considered K drama?
I don't know.
Is K drama Korean drama?
K drama is Korean drama. They're usually like soap operas when you talk about K drama, but just like live action TV, you can say K television.
It's
Okay.
Korea's biggest hit as far as manga.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man. Y'all go check it out. Solo Leveling. I had the free comic book day book about 4 years ago,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, about 3-4 years ago. Yeah. Check it out. It's on Crunchyroll. Dub right now, 1 and 2. I don't know what episode the sub is on right now.
Just went ahead.
Just want to hit episode 3.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Next thing we go into is what's new. We got some pretty dope announcements, man. I mean, if you're a big Seed fan, of
The
course
movie's doing well out here.
It is. I didn't even know it
Like
was out.
second biggest Gundam opening.
yeah,
Yeah.
177 or 170 million yen in
Yeah.
one day or day 2.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
see how it is week 2. Let's see if he gets people going back. Well, shout out to Gunpla Nerd. We typically watch his
The
stuff or
fourth
look
member
at
of
his stuff.
the Undergated.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Bro,
So-
that third party kit, not
Looks
the
good.
not the Solomon,
Okay.
but that.
This looks like an AOZ kit, right?
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's Hawaru, and oh my gosh,
Zayao Workshop Saint Armor. AOZ. It looks like an
Oh,
AOZ
shit.
kit.
yeah.
ZAO. Wow. The ZAO kit. Yeah, it looks dope.
Oh shit!
It looks
Yeah,
pretty
it looks
cool.
tough.
And it's tall as hell. It's based off the Hawaru, which is actually the most recent one on P Bandai. The one with the gigantic arms that's blue and white. You should just take away the gigantic arms. They sell that as a separate kit, and this is essentially, I guess, a third-party maker's version of it. It can transform too, which is great. And it
Transformation of it though, dog.
what's up?
I don't like the transformation of it. It doesn't look.
Oh,
bad.
yeah, it looks like a weird Gauntlet. Well, it is technically a Gauntlet, but it's like a weird Gauntlet. But yeah, no, I like this version of it where it's not transformed, it's in the mobile suit mode. It's beautiful.
It's
I
AOZ
like it.
Workshop.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's a little bit more going on than most people would like, but yeah, I kind of dig it. I don't know why.
They're probably trying to go crazy.
I know third parties are losing, bro. I'm not picking it up though.
Check out the jacket design for Mobile Suit Gundam Seeds. Okay, that's nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here goes Solomon the box art for this 268 Chinese yuan.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was about to say, do y'all know that
Bandai.
price?
So Bandai has officially put in a copyright claim for this product, but Bandai is like it's 50-50 right now. They're not holding any hope because they've only had a hit or misses in China for a copyright claim. So right now, I can only imagine Solomon right now is just hurrying up the pre-orders and trying to get this out as soon as possible before the Chinese government decides to actually accept the copyright claim or not.
Damn.
Yeah.
Here goes the box
Crazy.
for it. The box is crazy.
So you know we're seeing this from Bandai in about 4 years or something.
Doubt it.
Dude, Bandai. So Bandai did take the Dragon Momoko, I believe, files or molds for a kit, and actually came out with that kit like 2 years later. So it's not above Bandai to just take molds and use them again.
Not a whole lot of runners. I thought it would be a little bit more runners than that.
No
Yeah,
polycaps either.
No polycaps. Yeah, this is all plastic, which means it's gonna be secure. Dude, man, this thing looks great.
But are you getting it though, Austin?
I have to see the price. I have to see the price and I have to see what situation.
People have already pre-ordered, man. I thought it was like $70.
Oh, that's right. I can't even get it. The first round of pre-orders sold out.
Yeah.
Like they said sold out within like a couple days. Or actually no, a couple hours, if I remember correctly. And the resellers all jacked up the price 30 to 40%. So I have to wait for the second round of pre-orders if I want to get it. And the price, overall regular price, has increased. So when the pre-order they dropped it, they rose the price by like 10% or 20% for the second round of pre-orders.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, because they got to fight that copyright claim, bro. Lawyers are expensive.
And we got the high grade Rising Freedom Gundam coming out soon.
I seen the sticker sheet for it, which was nuts.
Of course,
it was nuts. It doesn't look that bad. I seen someone post it other with the wings open. I was like, okay.
It doesn't look bad. Oh, it doesn't look bad fully fitted. I don't like, man, something with the shoulders, those little spikies that come out. I'm just
it's kind of like a weird, right?
And the mask, I'm not with either.
Here's the SD of it as well. Go ahead, Austin.
But there is, I don't know if anybody's seen the leaks yet, but there is a leak that shows out the new Freedom that's in the movie. So this is the first one. There's a second one that's in the movie, and it looks a little bit crazier. Like the whole what it can do is crazy.
With the Zigot?
Oh, did you see what's in the Zagat?
We'll talk.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Next, we're looking at this Orange Cat Industry. I have no clue. A third party.
Yeah, Orange Cat are the people who made the one suit that had that transformed into a tiger. I showed you one time. It's like
Yeah. It looks dope from just sample photos. Here's the kid of the year, Sanju Stein.
Scans of it.
Yeah, it looks good. Looking good.
It looks like it's Sanju Stein.
Is this cop and build for you, Coop, or cop and stash?
I'll stash it because if they can somehow figure out some third party, I know they haven't done it yet, but some third party add-on pieces or whatever, like treat it like how Austin treated the Hainu. What's up?
If you're willing to do resin, there is a resin kit that's not a lot of pieces. It just transforms it into the proto version of this, which it gives it a Gundam head.
Yeah, I saw that. I think the Gunpla OG did that, I think, one time. And
yeah, had the head red or something.
Yeah, it was dope. It looks dope. I wonder if it'll fit the same. We'll see.
I would imagine
it's the same build.
Yeah, it's 80% the same Gundam.
Yeah, everything only thing changes the sleeves. You get a pilot figure and the weapons.
It's just the same. So you're gonna be perfect. And it's not that expensive. I think it's still out on New Type.
Yeah, it's not expensive.
Here we go. We got Char versus Armoro. Mashi Nations. Here goes the Hakashiki, full armor Hakashiki, and we getting the full armor Hakashiki.
Full armor Hakashiki. And that is the new Gundam, but the mass production type. And if for those listeners who remember last time, or a couple weeks back, we had the leaks that dropped. Apparently, this might be a master grade soon. Is this new Gundam mass production type?
Hakashiki's cold.
Hakashi got too much going on with it. Damn, it looks good though.
All gold too.
SH Fig Art of. Go ahead, Austin. I don't know her name.
Lacus Klein.
Lacus Klein.
Yeah, heroes. Love interest.
Okay, she's like the Relina in Seed, right? She's like the main character's love interest, right?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, she her and Kira are very much in love with each other, and she builds Kira's mold suit, so he loves her even more. So much so that when they got reunited one time, the first thing he said was, "Where's the suit?" she was like, "No hug, no nothing. Just okay, fine. Here it is."
Then we got SH Fig Arts of Kira.
Yep.
This looks pretty dope.
With the gun too.
Yeah, with the gun looks dope. With it like this get up, it just sucks that it has to be Seed. Right? Like we all these
But
years,
you want the IBO, who was that, McGillis, when they were fighting the ship? Who shot him?
Galileo.
Galileo.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
That'd be like, come
With
on
the mask
now.
and everything.
Gundam Wing, you could have been did this.
Nah, time's passed, brother.
You could have been
Seed.
did this, man.
Sorry, man. Seed's
What we say?
more popular,
Seed
brother. Seed's more
sells.
popular. Seed sells.
Yes. Seed sales.
We got Robot.
We got not a
Did-
Did you know Gundam Seed was one of the highest viewed shows on Toonami? By the way, it beat out like for a time. It beat out Dragon Ball Z and every other like Gundam series that's played on it. That's crazy. I never knew that.
I want to know the time period that was. It was probably like fillers on Dragon Ball Z. It was probably like some weeks. Who knows? You're looking at the Aru Battle Tamashi figure P Bandai. Is this from a show? If so, what show it is? What is this?
I was
I'm not
with
sure.
the bugs. It's the show with the bug suits.
Oh,
Dragon
so
Art.
no.
Or a battler or something.
So no.
Yeah.
Damn. We have MJZ Studio
Tengu.
Tengu. I don't know. Looks dope though. If that's how it was gonna come out.
That is a
Never mind. They got a face on the back. That threw me off.
good face.
The face on the back threw me off.
I like the head though. The head had.
But go back to that other shot. I didn't
Which
see
one?
a face on the back.
You didn't see the face?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah, those the
But go back-
eyes.
That's the front though, right?
No, that's the
No,
back.
that's the
No, go to
back.
the next shot.
Go to the next shot.
That's the right, yeah. Isn't this? Oh, that's the shoulder. I was
Yeah,
like,
the
where's the back?
Yeah, go to the one before the back face. If you could, thank you, CD. Yeah, there you go. No, that's on the front. You're right. That is on the front.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is on
that
the
the front.
My bad, CD. You are absolutely right.
Still don't want it.
It's even worse.
Like a goblin.
It looked like a Megazord now.
Investigation complete. We still don't want it.
The front to back, the front to back, no matter what. Where it is, don't even matter. It could have been on the leg.
But I like how I like how, you know what? Seeing these, I like how it's including like mythical stuff, like artifacts. Like they got the wings
Chinese
because
culture.
of China. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I don't know, man. If I see it in person, I might.
It's a Gundam head for sure.
That is
Barbatos.
definitely a Gundam head.
Yeah, that's Barbatos 100%, ain't it?
I would not be surprised if they sell you a V fin with it. You can just
Slip that
attach
shit
on.
in like they did to the GPO too. The Pat Labor head.
Then the next few photos are these watches, man. If I could get my hand on some of these watches, I would.
That one. Right
The
there is
size of me
cool.
watch.
Sotheby's tough.
Jeez.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And the black too. What is this? Another one?
Sazabi, yeah,
Yeah.
another Sazabi.
Like,
That one with the new Gundam be cold. Yeah, that's tough. What we got here is some more third party. Damn, after a while, these third parties gonna be all we talk about.
I told you, man. Right now, the third parties are making their move. They know Bandai isn't putting out anything master grade type, nothing big for those high collectors. So
Y'all like this though?
no,
No, it looks like a moth.
yeah,
Some
and
sick wound ward.
there's parts there's
That shot looks kind of cool right here with the samurai sword posed.
Mhm. But you know, there's a level where these stop becoming mecha and they look more like mythical creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and that's
it's
just
Or almost like the 5-star stories. They're kind of like just
The 5-star
Yeah.
stories, I think, is like the limit because they still like robots. They just have a lot of like, what is it? So more humanoid mythic
Yeah.
design. These are so mythical designed that you almost can't tell they're
you can
robots.
it's almost like a transformer at this point. Like
Yeah, Michael
oh,
Bay.
you could look at this and go, this thing talks. Like she has, you can see her in the anime talking how she's like the level-headed one. Like we should take the high road to the mountain. Like that's what she is. Elegant. And nah.
Pass.
Then we got the Blackluster Soldier coming out soon. Looks pretty dope. Might have to hit up Vulcan Hobbies because of course there's always shout out to Vulcan Hobbies. Might have to pick this up.
Yep.
I'm telling myself not to paint it. I got the
Look
runners.
at that gold right there, though.
Yeah, the gold might get painted. Because that's a few alligator clips.
Depending on how much you really cared about, you might just be able to paint another runner.
If it's, of course, undergated. Because if it ain't undergated, what's the point?
Right.
Then we got the Immortal Justice high grade. I was talking to Austin about this the other day, man. I think Bandai pulled the molds out, obviously, for all the seed stuff, and it is now everywhere. Hobbytown has an influx of seed kits.
Of all the old ones, all the original
100 no grade too.
Yes.
Like, damn.
The 2002 kits.
High grade Buster, high grade this, high grade from 02. First release seed kits. Just slap the new boots Bandai on it.
That's it.
The Bandai Namco.
2012. They had one. I think they released the latest one they had was 2012 release for seed, and I was like, dang, I graduated high school when this came out, man. I was like, geez. I mean,
high grade, y'all copping this?
No.
I do like the design. I'm actually, this design's kind of growing on me, but nah.
There's a lot of this shit is already on the kits you can get to. Like that.
And I'm looking at my master grade Justice right now, and I'm just like, it looks not different enough.
Isn't it Justice a little bit more pink?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this
is
is
the
like,
high grade. They updated it, it's like a 2.0 high grade. It's pretty nice. It came out like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, and the master and the Justice, it was an Infinite Justice. The Infinite Justice master grade is essentially that. So it all looks the same to me.
MMC drops in Japan today. The movie. Here we go. We got. Is this box art of a new real grade?
It's
This is real, right?
Yeah, it's from the movie, but it's the same.
It's just the Force Impulse Spec 2. I think it's just a color change and a few things different here and there, and that's it.
So this isn't like an official. You don't think Bandai is going to use this as a new kit, real grade for the year? Like our real grade this year is.
That'd be disappointing. Not much. I mean, they've done it before with the Dom, so I mean, we've seen it, but this is the same kit.
Yeah, that would make me
like
sour.
Just a recolor.
But wait a minute,
Points.
They did say, well, this will sell if they do this, because all the Shin, so in Seed, there's a character named Shin. All of his suits used to be the least selling suits in the series. Right now, after the movie dropped, his stock, the Shin stock, went up at least like 120%. Like all of his suits now are selling. So Bandai might just release this just because his suits particularly are selling really well. Even though I think in the movie he doesn't pilot this.
No, I mean, there's already stock photos of this. Comes out in 2 weeks.
Next month. Yeah, a few weeks.
Like,
So this is definitely going to sell. First
Here
of the Black
goes
Knights.
The Black Knights box art.
Put this
Now,
Power Rangers.
Now I've seen these in motion in the movie.
Oh, so you watched the movie?
I've seen a couple clips of it on the high seas, but I'll tell you, these look way better in the movie than they do here. I was shocked too because they look stupid, but in the movie and in motion and the action scenes, these things slap. They're actually pretty dope. So I rescind my previous account of calling them stupid. I think they're actually pretty dope.
Go Power Rangers.
Are you
and I'm not even joking. When they do something like that, it's actually kind of sick. They actually pull that shit off. Am I still copying it? There is one I do want. It's a special version of that. But
the white one?
Yeah, the white one. But all these ones I don't really care about.
The white one might be P Bandai.
Yeah. No,
Movie packaging
obviously.
for the clear. Is this worth getting for the box?
You can print out the picture and frame it if you want. Go to Staples, print out on premium poster paper, and you're good.
That's it. That's his haul.
Damn. I hear you complaining.
Yeah.
I ain't about to talk about your haul though. Pause. Is this the kit?
Yeah.
That's the kit.
It looks better than what I thought it was gonna look.
I'm telling you, there's a version of it that looks significantly better than this.
Wait a minute. What's
But-
on his,
but right
what's
now
on
this
his
is
feet? What's on his feet?
Beam
Hold
sabers.
on.
Just like the
Oh,
Justice.
that's a no. That's
Just
a
like the
no.
Infinite Justice. Have you seen the Infinite Justice? It has a beam saber that connects to the feet to the knee.
Yeah.
And one like beam
blade.
saber. Yeah, beam blade.
That looks.
Yeah.
terrible.
What's the Master Chief Spartan blade?
Yeah, the
Halo blade, the
Yeah.
plasma
Covenants.
blade.
Yeah, the Covenants. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Covenants blade. Yeah.
Golly.
I tell you, man, when you watch the movie, you'll be a bit surprised. They actually.
Yeah.
well done.
There's some shots. There's a shot of the Zaku too.
The Galgoog Menace.
Yeah.
This is the green one that looks like the Magnet Defender that was on Power Rangers.
In space.
My
So
man
do-
look
so
like
there's multiple colors. So do we get one frame with interchangeable colors,
Well,
or do we get one each?
if you look closely, this one has different legs, different shoulders, and a different
Yeah,
chest.
this
This is
is
a different mold.
No,
Then the
from
one we-
not the black one.
Oh, not for the black.
There's green, pink, blue of all that same suit. Right?
Oh yeah, all those I think they have something slightly different. So there's actually some things different here and there for each one.
Enough to get each one different
Justify buying none? No.
no,
It
they're
might
all its
be.
own kit. There's all of them get their
box? Or
own
do they
kit.
just get one runner with different color parts on it? And you pick.
Well, I think they all get different weapons. So I think that might be the ultimate runner that's different in all of them. So yeah, that might be it.
So do you think you're gonna have 3 or 4 different high grade boxes, Austin?
Me buying them?
No, I'm talking about in general.
That one.
For that
For that one? Oh,
Yeah.
For the different colors or
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
for the
red
different
one,
colors.
like the green one has a box, the yellow one has a box, the blue one has
Right.
a box. Yeah.
Or-
They'll do that. Not like the green one has one box, the green one has a second box, the green one has a third box.
No,
Not like
we're
that.
talking about 5 different C high grades on the shelf at one point. And it's
The
going to
same
be
kit, but different colors.
Oh
just
yeah,
say-
yeah. They would
Because
probably
what
do
the
that.
Demi Trainer did that, didn't it? But it was one box. Was it the Demi Trainer from Witcher from Mercury? They had
Which
the
one,
different.
Mercury?
They had the different color. Sam at Hobbytown bought 5 of them just so he could display all 5 of them with different color chests. Is that the Demi Trainer?
I couldn't tell you. I know that
There's just one in Choo Choo's.
there's Choo Choo's, there's the Jimmy Garrison, which is the blue and gray one on P Bandai, and then
And
there's
There's one that you had to
Demi
buy the
Trainer.
expansion hands for.
Yeah.
Which one?
yeah.
That's
And
the
it
Demi Trainer.
comes with different color chests. Like it comes with a sticker that you could put on it, different color chests. Sam at Hobbytown bought 5 of them because he wanted to rock all of them with a different color chest.
This one, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's not.
Choo Choo's.
I don't think it comes with a different chest.
Now we gotta figure this out. Somebody's gonna let us know in the comments, which
Please.
is crazy. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. High
Riveting
grade-
commentary here from the Undergated Network. a kid that I think only one of us owns.
Yeah, that's it.
But no, I for the Black Knights, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to switch over, do that because each one gets different weapons. Each one has a little bit different enough where they just make different boxes for each one. And yeah, they're probably going to pump them all out. They're like every week a new color is going to come out,
That's
and then
terrible.
It is the
at one
Demi
point, all of
Trainer.
them are going to be
It is?
there.
Yeah, my fault. My fault, Austin, for cutting you off.
No, it's all good.
Hold on, damn it. It is that's what I'm looking at the sticker sheet. It says Demi Trainer, Bandai Demi Trainer, high grade 144.
I believe it. I mean,
You could swap out the chest.
I definitely remember seeing that sticker sheet.
I've never seen that before, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So he bought.
I gotta go back and look. But
Sam bought
I might
5
have
of
a
them.
different. So he might
Just
have like
so-
the standard one. There's 3 different. Yeah. So maybe because I don't have that one.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, they wouldn't.
I
do
got
this
that
with
one.
the Black Knights.
That
so-
one didn't come with any of those different
Any-
stickers.
Yeah, because that's Choo Choo's version.
So
I mean, but
maybe in the basic one.
I mean, like, regardless, the Black Knights wouldn't do this only because the actual like physical pieces are different colors, so it's not a sticker. It's like actually molded in different colors for the kit. So they would have to make 5 individual ones, and you would have to buy all 5 of them.
That's so
Yeah, collect them all.
There you go. This looks dope though.
Yeah, the RG Impulse has always been good.
It does look dope. Spoiler alert. Y'all go to his page if y'all want to see that.
The Galgoog Menace. This does look good.
I like this. I do.
Nah.
Pass.
Yeah. Granted, I got one seed kit in my backlog. That was for Christmas. My daughter got it for me.
Didn't even ask for it.
Didn't even ask for it. Here we go. Is this also in the movie? Is it? No, this is.
It is in the movie. Yeah. It is in the movie, and this is the
last
Psycho Gundam.
This is the last boss in Robotech.
This is getting broken. What's that one Gundam with the long legs in that same top, bro? This is definitely getting turned into some P Bandai shit.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Right, it's a Xeon kit. I've seen it. Like I don't know what it is, but that's like the top half of it.
They're not laser show.
Is that not the one that Lala pilots? Doesn't Lala
Yes.
pilot something like this?
In the C universe, yeah. There's, I think her name is, I think it's literally like a 4 clone from Zeta, and she ends up dying. Oh, spoiler, everybody! Not for the movie, but for C Destiny, an old show that no one really
I
cares
thought you were
about.
talking about the video that was playing.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, the Gyeong. Yeah, this is actually pretty dope. In the film, this thing is sick.
This looks terrible,
dude. When you see what it does, you're like, all right, no.
I like the shield. It has the same effects of the movie.
The shield is sick.
This looks terrible.
Dog, this looks.
It's the Gyeong.
Yeah,
don't you like
that
the
looked
Gyeong from
terrible.
Universe Century?
No, that looked terrible. It looked terrible in Build Fighters. It's terrible. Nobody want no knight.
In the film, when it's actually action scenes, trust me, you'll like it. You'll start to like it. In motion,
I'll
he's
probably
always
get
better.
Infinite Justice Type 2, high grade.
Spoilers.
The back.
This is in the film. This is like the second thing in the film. Well, they're probably going to show the freedom then.
Also, was it the?
Oh, they did. Okay, there it is. There's the new freedom.
Strike.
Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam. Lord Jesus. That looks like the Lancelot.
It has a sword.
Literally has a sword, bro.
Is he a stray sword?
So does this give Bandai a reason to re-release the MGEX with this?
It is just a new backpack. So it is the Strike Freedom, but with a new backpack and a new head crest part. So if they want to, they could technically re-release this as P Bandai expansion for your MGEX.
P Bandai.
Well played, Bandai. Well played.
Well, you got it.
Just giving shit katanas now.
What the fuck is the katana going to do versus a beam saber?
in a beam fight.
So yeah, this is the same universe as the Astray, right? So they all have physical weapons as well. But fun fact, do you know why in Seed you never have beam sabers or beam sabers touch other beam sabers?
Because what happens in Ghostbuster?
What happens in Ghostbuster?
You can't interchange the beams; it'll blow up.
No.
Oh, okay.
In the Seed universe, in the Cosmic Era universe, they'll just phase through each other, so they can never really come in contact because they'll just phase through each other and they'll just hit each other and die. So you use physical weapons. Well, physical weapons actually have contact with beam sabers, can deflect them. So there's a reason for having physical weapons in the.
So if I take my beam saber and hit it across the face of this suit in Seed, it won't do anything.
No. If you take your beam saber and you hit it across another beam saber, they'll just phase through each other. But if they come in contact with like another physical object, like it takes time. Yeah, to get through.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes some sense. Okay, is that explained in the movie?
No. You have to. I had literally someone explain it to me, and that they said that's the reason why this is happening. It's like a 30-minute lecture to figure out what the hell is going on in Seed.
They already coming out with a Shidoken figure for this, which is the kind of like the $300 figure.
Right. You see, it's already there. We got that MGX That shit's getting it. We're getting that.
But with the MGEX, they will have to give us more pieces, right? To
Just a backpack.
Just a backpack. It's literally just a backpack.
And a
The
color
backpack-
change. That's not the color of the MGEX, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's,
Yep,
the,
that's
MG,
exact
that's,
color.
that's the MGX. Literally, just
It's white.
yeah.
I thought it was more of a black suit.
No, just the torso is blue. That's it. It's dark blue.
That shit. We getting it. Midnight out here scamming us.
They say, you know what? We want to sell this MGX.
Yeah, we
We'll
gonna sell
buy
the
it
hell out
now.
these tickets.
They'll buy it now. And I think that's it for what's new. A whole lot of seed. Let us know in the comments.
What do you guys?
What are
get?
y'all?
If
What are
any-
y'all picking up, if anything?
if any-
Y'all getting? Y'all gonna be like Austin and cop all 5
Power Rangers?
Power Rangers set?
I never said I was getting all 5.
Hey man, somebody had to be the scapegoat.
Vulcan
You
hit
love
us up. Vulcan hit us up. Each one of us gets a. That's our new group build. That's our new group build. Coop said it. That's our new group build. All of us. We got to do a Power Ranger suit.
Oh, man, Jesus! I wonder if that's like put into the movies and stuff like that because of how popular Power Ranger or Super Sentai is in Japan. They break
That's
it up.
everyone's first thought. Guarantee when they see that shit.
Oh yeah, anything multiple colors, one suit, multiple colors, it's Power Rangers. We're gonna run hold that thought real quick. Nothing too crazy going on. We got 49ers facing off against Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Damn.
I'm pulling for Andy Reid.
Oh.
No offense, man. It's Andy Reid, man. It's Andy Reid.
Starts off as 49ers -2. I'm pretty sure I just seen something that Patrick Mahomes was 10-1 against the spread. So take that. If you're better, take that with a grain of rice. But hey, we're here.
Whoopee. I got nothing, man. Some crazy stuff. Somebody drove off the pier in Virginia Beach, just took their car and just boom right off the pier the other day. That's so, which tells you nothing. That's not funny. Austin's face was like, damn, that's what made me laugh. But
I thought it was crazy. That's a crazy thing to happen, though. That's
yeah,
like,
it is. Oh yeah, it is.
Did his sat nav tell him to take a left or something like that?
I don't. From what the video looks like, let me see if I can find the video, man. I know it's all over TikTok.
Oh Lord, just drove right off the pier. Did he get lost?
Man, I hope it's just somebody. I hope it's not somebody just kind of like ready to call it quits. Yeah. So this is why we tell y'all, check in on your people 2-3 times. Even if you just say hello and leave it at that. And I guess I'll put the disclaimer out. Skip it forward, maybe in another 2 minutes if you don't want to watch this. It's nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, but some people might got weak stomachs, so it's just.
Oh, he literally went to a pier and just drove off.
Yeah, what you thought I was? He drove.
I thought like he made a mistake when he was driving or something like that.
No, he drove. He drove right off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drowning.
One of the craziest things to do.
That's terrible. Check on your people, man.
Check on them.
We say mental health is mental wealth. So
if that's not a sign to call somebody and say, "Hey, man, what's going on?" You never know who. Somebody would have called that person 15-20 minutes before and just had a long conversation. Maybe they would have turned around.
Right.
So be that glimmering light for somebody. You never know. Could have saved somebody's life. You could save anybody's life. You just never know. Next time you talk to somebody, you don't know what's going on until they pick up the phone and if they're willing to tell you. So,
right.
I don't want to say that got dark because any type of positivity that could come out of that is always good. But that's it for Hold That Thought. Austin, brother, you are up, man. We're back with another Austin's Real Grade. This is a segment where Austin talks about some kits he has built and give y'all his rating on them. Let the knowledge flow right into the system because Austin is going to break down this kit. And what kit is this, Austin? Or it's a mobile suit?
It's actually a pair of kits, and it's coming from a video game series called Mostly Gundam Side Story Adventures in Space, I believe. And it's going to be the GO4 and the GO5, and it's the high grades of the RX-78-45, essentially. And for those are familiar with these, I don't really need to say much, because these high grades have kind of gained a reputation of being one of the best high grades out there.
It looks like
yeah, no, they kind of live up to the bill. The amount of
crazy.
detail,
That whole backpack is the same for the Pill Rider. It's the same exact backpack.
yeah. So that's one thing. I was building this, and it kind of felt like I was building a Pale Rider, just a really buffed up, cool looking one. But so the thing with this suit is that it is a how can I say, it is an RX-78 variation that each one comes with its own type of special weapon attack. Yeah, it comes with a Gatling gun on the red one, and the blue one, it comes with a sniper rifle, and it even has piping. So it has a red wire, and for the Gatling gun, it has a machine gun pad for it. And what's dope about these is that right now I have it in the space configuration, and there's two types. I can actually take these fuel tanks off. I can remove these shoulder pads, and it'll actually just go back to its regular Earth form. So essentially, it has like that full burner technique where, you know, they have to put the boosters on.
Mm-hmm.
And to make it usable. But for example, you can take that off, right? And you take the other one off, and the back off, and it essentially gets like in atmosphere of use. These kits are actually really fun to build. They came together very easily. They weren't too complex to build. They have plenty of small detail. You can't see it on the camera, but right here on the chest, it has two little tiny squares there for little cameras, like little camera cutouts that you can put that are really small. You don't usually see that in the high grades. The movement's very easy. On the head, there's actually, the vents are separate pieces, so they're really tiny yellow pieces that you put in there. And everything that you see here that's color separated is essentially a piece. So even there on the front of the waist,
even those, the gray and the yellow,
the gray and the yellow, all that is color separate. All those are pieces. So this red part, these double vents inside, these pieces, these pieces get tiny. Matter of fact, I didn't even put all of them in. Like there's a piece right here on the black part that goes in the knees that I didn't put in because I'm going to paint these. And there's very little color correction you need to make.
What's the sticker sheet looking like?
Very small. Just eyes. That's about it. So everything on it's already pretty much accurate. It even has panel lining here in the forearm. I mean the bicep, like the Gym Sniper 2, but the Master Raid version of it. So,
is that an Origins? My fault for cutting you off. Is that an Origins based kit? Like it's it looks like, for all the detail, it looks like it would have like that Origins frame. I know it's not Origins. I know it's not an Origins kit.
I know what you mean. Yeah, no. So this is Universal Century all the way. This is just a clean sheet design that Bandai made. Do you remember the Mudrock Gundam that came out a while back?
Yeah,
that's essentially this. It was the sister ship of these. So this is just a flat out really good kit. As you see, it's like color symmetrical because in the game they were the way, but Bandai kind of stepped up their game with this high grade. It's a little bit smaller than most high grades.
The Alex shield?
No, this is the Pale Rider shield.
Pale Rider shield. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just kind of painted. But it's a little bit. I'm trying to match these up. It's a little bit smaller than other high grades for Universal Century. So even the Origins gym is a little bit taller than it, and the regular RX-78s you run into are just a tad bit taller. So that's a little quirk of it. But these look really good. They look very mean. They look very, I would say, kind of surprisingly nice. I think I just sent a picture to you guys just to show you what the red one looks like. They have this little slanted down part of their head where they look like really pissed off constantly, which is really fun to look at. But no, these all came together very well. I would actually recommend these wholeheartedly. Usually this segment is like Austin talks nothing but good stuff about kits for about 5 minutes. But I mean, this one I really do kind of enjoy. There's very little color correction you need to do. Maybe some stuff here on the legs, some vents here in the bottom, of course, like the gears and stuff like that, and the back waist. But I have yet to find really a fault with this kit. It looks fantastic.
It's crazy detailed.
Yeah, it's crazy detailed. It looks fantastic. It comes together really well. I mean, it's I mean, it's just that's
The
what these are the
details-
two cameras I'm
that's
talking about.
Wild.
Yeah, so the two cameras there,
Wow.
the cutouts here under here. I didn't put the in, but the vents go in here. The V fin and the color V fins go there as well. But yeah, no, like there's some
The sticker
striking-
sheet too. I was telling Cube, like I got the decals, not knowing what they went to, and I was like, man, these are some nice looking decals from GB Works.
Yeah, I have the GB Works decal set for these as well. So, and it looks fantastic when all finished up. So,
Do those gray parts that's on the front skirts cap over the yellow?
yeah, so these are two pieces. So this gray part is a piece, and underneath the yellow gets pushed in,
That is
and then it
crazy.
all comes as one piece, and you put it together in there. Yeah,
It looks like you can't like you said color separation like you because you know how on the Origins that right there on the RX it's the
Mhm.
Those two-
that yellow square.
mm-hmm.
Even the detail in the cockpit just looks wild.
Right. The detail there, like it's not the best picture, but like it's actually perforated on one side and then cut in on the other. I mean, perforated on one side and then cut in on it as well. So these are really surprisingly good. I was shocked at how well it is.
Only difference between the two is the backpack.
Is the weapon.
The
Is
weapon.
the main weapon. Yeah, the main weapon and the color. So this one has a Gatling gun that has even like the machine gun like
Built feed.
the belt feed that links to like a ammo drum, and it actually loops around. It actually links in there. This one is an electric sniper rifle or a high power sniper rifle, and it actually has like a wire that's in a battery pack that lips around, and you take it off and pretty much
When they all do that whole like atmospheric entry, shed the armor. Both of them
Oh.
do that.
no, but you can take off the armor. You can make it in an earth in atmosphere segment. You just take off the shoulders, take off the field takes, take off the special gun, and then you just have the backpack. And
Does it come with
essentially it's an
different
outfit.
shoulders?
Yeah. So so the one shoulder I showed you where it took it off.
Yeah.
Those red parts I have, you actually clap those and close them, and they collapse, and that becomes the regular shoulder.
All
So-
that's on a high grade.
That's
Wow.
wild.
Yeah, all this on the high grade is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, these are P Bandai.
Mhm.
So I can't really just say just go out and get them. I was very lucky to get these off of a friend at Hobbytown who was selling them. He didn't want them anymore. So I was really lucky with that, and he sold them to me for a very reasonable price. These are going for kind of high because people have kind of come to recognize that these are fantastic, great kits, and I'm right there with them. So A+ all around for both of them.
Another A+, back to back A pluses.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was surprised at how good these are. Really.
That's what's up, man. There you go. Y'all get them if they ever drop on P Bandai again, and the sticker or the decal sheet or G Rework, so you know it's a pretty dope kit if they break out G Rework.
I might have to cop one of those next time. I didn't realize it had so much detail in it. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's pretty crazy. And I was thinking too, like, maybe a little bit of scribing here and there is all you need. Like maybe some on the quad, like the front of the quads,
Mhm.
like that line that goes there and just separate it. And I mean, you're already talking about next level. Oh, you know what? There are some mold lines, some pretty strong mold lines on here. You can't see it because of the white here, but when you have it in your hand, it looks like the machine was not collapsed all the way closed. So the mold line's pretty defined, but a little bit of sanding and you'll knock that out.
There you go. There you go. So definitely check it out. Hit up Austin if you have any questions about them or any other information about those kits. It's probably been a while since they last came out. I haven't seen them on P Bandai in a while.
I haven't seen the last time they came out with is the clear version for the Gundam Base Limited. But I mean, I have no reason why anybody would want to buy a clear one unless you already own these. Go for these ones. I think the clear would be a waste of time. Personally.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate it, Austin. Austin's real great. Be back next week again
Oh,
with some more heat, especially since he's been running through these kits left and right,
I
right.
already started another master grade, so that's gonna be finished soon.
nah, dog.
No, let's slow it down now. Man.
Nah.
Speaking about slowing,
What's a backlog?
Yeah, what is a backlog?
speaking about slowing it down and kind of prepping and getting ready and stuff like that, it is almost that time of year, fellas, where competition it's picking up. We got ODO here in Virginia in a month. I'm going to actually turn in my time off request tomorrow to take that Friday off, the Friday before. Just make sure I got all my ducks in a row, relax for a little bit, things like that. So we're going to talk about pre-gaming competition season, man. What are we're getting ready and what are we doing? I mean,
It's the postseason.
Yeah, right.
Postseason.
We got it's a long stretch. We talking about. We got like again ODO, little bit, sprinkle a little bit of other.
Yeah,
Hobbytown
PMS up here is either March or April.
Yeah,
So
yours
it's
is
around the corner.
then getting ready for probably a fall at Hobbytown, or and then after that you got GBWC, GWBC, whatever the initials are. So what are we doing now? We writing down these? Are we getting everything we need? I think I'm getting all the plow plates and stuff I'm needing, man.
What's that first step for you guys when you're looking at competition? Is it like, all right, let's the prep work. Let me write down what's in my head. What am I thinking? Here are the kits I want to use, or do you like work backward? I want this dial. I'm gonna put this kit in there, or do I start with a kit and then go dial?
I start off with I work backwards, man. I think I want this dial in this scene, and do I have everything I need to make that dial or scene? And if not, is it going to be too expensive? Like the next dial I'm working on, I pretty much have everything. Maybe a couple of little knickknacks for it. Like I got order off of like Etsy or something like that. But other than that, I have everything I need to get ready for it, kit wise and paint wise. Just got to get ready, get that time to say, okay, this is because when it's time to get ready, and Austin probably, well, I don't know, Austin, he kind of runs through his kits, not in a bad way, not what I'm saying. Like, he has so much, you have so many kits that you probably paint, Austin. It's like, pick one. You know, like this is the one I'm taking to the competition today. This is one that's going to secure one for me. I hear you, Austin.
Yeah,
but nah,
that's pretty much me. I go to Hobbytown, I go into the case of what I've already put in there, and I said, okay, what have they not seen? All right, this one. And I take that and I just bring it.
But no, I'm getting ready, man. I'm getting ready. Austin, what you think, man? I know you said you got the airbrush. You think you'd be good to go in a month for something to put on the table at ODO?
Yeah, not really. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna bring the gym that I have here, so that's gonna go. And I'm gonna bring the Jagan, and the reason why is I think they're my best kits to date, and I think also I'm probably the least competitive out of everybody here. I usually just go just to have fun and just to see where I fall. So whenever I'm thinking of where I can lay, I kind of just think of what's the best showcase of my talents where I am at now, right? Where I don't build dials, and apparently at ODO, if it's not a World War II dial, it's probably not going to win. I know. Sorry, but if
who you shooting at, Austin?
Sorry, no, that wasn't a negative thing. That was more of a shot at the judging committee at ODO. But when it comes to competitions, if I'm serious about winning, like the Hobbytown competition or whatnot, my game plan usually is I have two choices. I can be small and be super detail, right? Because if you put a ton of detail in something very small, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Or I go overboard and just go for the biggest thing I can. Because if you're going to impress them off the bat, those are just the two easiest ways.
Right.
Now, craftsmanship, finish, build, all that has to be up par regardless what I do. But I got a medal for the Origins high grade. I got a medal for the master grade, what do you call it, right? And those are kind of just the two levels that you got to operate at. You have to be small and accurate, or big and amazing, be flashy.
Yep.
I usually tend to prefer small and accurate because it's at least easier to carry around with me. And also the bigger, flashier ones take a lot more time. But yeah, for competition, it's kind of those two avenues that you got to think about. Which one do you want to go with?
Yeah.
You see,
yes,
man, I don't know if my PMS, like I said, is coming up, and I don't know if we'll put anything on the table. I will go.
Yeah, enjoy it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
But I feel like anything on the table this year, I don't think my work has gotten better, but I don't think better enough to beat what I put on the table last year.
How do you feel about that? That's a pretty deep statement, for you to realize and kind of like Do you feel like you went backwards, or you just feel like it wasn't just?
No, I don't think I went
It wouldn't-
backwards. I just don't think I
Have
put the
progressed enough.
time. Like these Wing Gundams are fun and I enjoyed them, but maybe one I'd really put on the table that I'd want someone to get up on and like really have flashlight over and talk about. The other ones, there's imperfections, but that's okay because I didn't mind. I didn't have that mindset of like, all right, this is what I want to do and this is what needs to be done. When I went to that last year, I was like, all right, I want this to be like on the table and like be able to secure something. And I feel like I haven't done anything yet this year that I would be like, all right, this is deserving of a medal. So
I think with me, man, might be in that same category. With ODO, I don't think I have really much anything ready. Especially if the homie like Volks, he's coming up, so just to be able to chill with him and kind of be like free, right? Like it's like
not have to stress.
Yeah, have the stress and stuff like that. And it's going to be a long event because that's the first every other weekend we have the kids. That's the weekend we don't have the kids. So the lady and I, we're going to go out to eat that later on that night. So it's kind of like we're just going to try to just enjoy the day. I might bring something, I don't know, but the dial I'm thinking in my head is GBWC. It's not really like ODO. I thought maybe, and I'm not trying to rush it. So if I had enough time to finish this clear Sotheby, and if the other one shipped out in time enough for me to go, okay, cool. Which I did find out you can gloss over clear pieces. Talked to Andy about that the other day. I was like, yo, what do you do to put your decals on your clear pieces? He was like, I just top coat it with gloss. I thought the gloss would mess up the top, mess up the clear piece. Yeah. He was like, no, it comes out fine. So I thought I might have had that ready. I just don't know when that clear Sotheby will ship for me to be able to have time to put decals on it and top coat it. I mean, granted, that's all in one day, right? If I wanted to, I could sit there and be like, yo, I'm decaling and top coating, but I will have to have the frame done and painted by the end of the month, which I could do. I could say, okay, I could have but I'm trying to do like the extra detailing pieces on the frame. Like I might say hell with it and mask up some pieces and have metallic blues, metallic reds.
Why not?
Yeah, on inside of it. So it helped me out. It's been a long time since I masked, so I don't know. CD's been working. Austin's been working. I feel like I've been kind of like slacking.
Nah, man, you've been busy.
No, that's
moving into a new house.
Yeah, true. I understand that, but I need to hurry up and put it up. Now, I appreciate it, man. And that's one thing about this community. I do enjoy about this community, but one thing we could talk about this later down in another segment. Like, if we could change this community in one way, I wish we do it, us as the Undergated, but I wish that we could push each other a little bit more. I think a lot of constructive criticism people get really offended with, man.
Please, because how are we supposed to get better if we continue doing the same thing?
Yeah. Like I can't. Like the other day, which was pretty dope to see, was I'm part of this group called Articulated Comic Book Art, ACBA on Facebook, and this guy just posted a picture, just a random picture of a figure, and you can tell, like, to me, if you post something online, you're proud of it, you want to show people. And the first comment up there was like, yo, what's going on in this picture? And the guy put in the caption like, yo, I'm a new person. He was like, I don't know what's going on in this picture. This group we do this, we try to simulate like real comic book life, real life. Like it looked like you laid this figure right down on a bed sheet. And I was like, damn, but it was real. I mean, he took that criticism, came back. I feel like we don't do that enough in the Gundam community because this whole Gunpla is freedom type of mindset. But
I can kind of see why people are hesitant to push back on it, only because when we're essentially what we're kind of doing is sculpture, right? And sculpture is an art form, and whenever you have judgment of art, it's kind of ticky tacky because how do you judge someone else's expression, right?
That's for anything though. Outside of something that's not objective.
Well, I mean, anything that's like if you're judging stuff that has point system, right? How do I judge that one song on a point system is better than another song that someone created, right?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
and someone can sit down and be like, well, I poured my heart and soul in this song. Well, that other person did too, right? You can tell, like, maybe off the bat that this song that has one banjo and some guy using a quarter and screaming into the void isn't as good as this professional singer, right off the bat. But it gets kind of weird when you judge art forms, in my opinion. So I mean, when you look at this, we're essentially doing sculpture. So
well, shit, judge me please and let me know.
And that's what we're doing. So I want to have definitely some stuff, especially now that I'm situated here in the house 95%. I mean, would it be nice to have a new paint booth? Absolutely. But I crawl before I walk. It is what it is. I'll get it eventually. I'll buy all this other stuff. I just need to say hell with it one day and just get it. But I'm kind of looking towards 2025, like really being that year where I'll be able to put some stuff down and be like. But no, for ODO, I might bring something. Or I might just chill out, man. Chill out. It's a long day.
Have fun. Chop it up with people you haven't seen.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my favorite part about ODO wasn't even the competition. It was actually just meeting people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to meet a ton of people there. A ton of people from the Instagram community too that came down. That was pretty cool.
Because so if you coming out to ODO, make sure you're not don't try to impress nobody. There ain't nobody there to impress.
Everyone's got
some regular shoes. Yeah, I want some regular shoes on because you're gonna be walking all day. I mean, you might be able to pop a squat somewhere along a wall, but you in a warehouse, you in a hangar. Like, that's all you in. You don't.
Oh, man. When it was raining, it's all moist and humidity, and everyone's sweating.
McDonald's is across the street. Hot dogs and ran out in that cafeteria in there. Like, nah, man. Bathroom hot and stinky in there. Nah, man. Bring something in the car. Bring a blanket.
Come as you are.
Come as you are. But now we gonna competition. Getting back on that topic though, man. Just right now, pre-gaming for 2025, and I think as a competitor to me, I'm proud of it. I'm all right with it. I'm all right with tanking this season to mess around and get that number one overall pick.
Same, man. That's how I feel. Like I'm having fun. That's the biggest thing. Like I wanted to get back to this hobby and have fun, and everything I've done this year has been fun. I haven't felt any like, oh, I have to have this done by this certain time. Everything I've touched, I've worked on, everything I've built so far this year, I've painted too. So I just want to keep that, and that's what's gonna, eventually get you back into that drive. Like, okay, I'm having a lot more fun. I feel like the fun might have went away from me for a little bit, but I'm having some more fun building stuff. And if I can put these damn books down, I'd have some time to build some shit. So, books is winning right now. I had a question for you guys though, as far as competition. What's something, someone first time entering competition, what's something they should be thinking about as far as their build? Should they make sure it has a lot of detail? I know, Austin, you were saying sometimes the bigger the better, or small with a lot of detail. Where should someone start with their first time coming to a competition?
For me, this is what I want to tell you. When you go to a competition, and Austin can contest to this, this is thinking outside of the box. Make sure you put everything down on that sheet, that description sheet. Because if you did custom scribing and all you put on that paper was high grade Barbatos,
they're not gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know anything. The most important thing is to make sure your kit tells a story and write that story down on that paper. That's the most important thing, I believe, because like Austin said, it's the sculpt work is good. I mean, in your mind, you feel like it was good to go for a competition, so you good to go to put it on the table. So there's nothing more you could probably do. But the thing that people don't know is let me get this. Let me write on this paper correctly.
Coop hit the nail on the head. The judging committee was not there when you bought the kit. They were not there when you snapped it together. They were not there when you scribed it and painted. You need to tell them because they don't know. A lot of them don't know. Especially
or even judge Gundams,
or even judge Gundams. They look at they don't know what it looks like. And even some of the judge who do build Gundams, you may have a kit that they haven't seen in years, so they don't even know what it originally looked like before you got your hands on it. Right. Or they just don't remember. So yeah, no, Cooper hit the nail on the head. You need to write down as much information as you can, spruce it up, make it a story as well if you can in there. You gotta have some good writing skills, and just tell everyone what's going on with it. And second, I would say understand what group you're in. If you are in the Dio group, your Dio will be judged equally as your kit. So
and that's your entire Dio.
Your entire Dio. So every ounce of it, every tiny bit of it. If you're in the master grade, because you're bigger, that means defects can be seen better, and your whole kit will be judged, not just the shield that you did really well, right? In the high grade, because it's smaller, they're expecting more fine detail, which means they're expecting actually less mistakes. So understand your category, write down exactly what you need, everything you can about what you did to it. Tell the judges and impress them with the story, that how hard it was and how much of a journey it was for you. Make it appetizing, like actually make it interesting for them to where like, oh dang, I didn't know he did that, and it'll stick in their mind. A story will stick in your mind longer than a list of details. So that's 100%. You first time, doesn't matter what you bring, write down on that piece of paper, for God's sakes.
And coming from somebody that done dios, if you're gonna bring a dio or anywhere, don't think bigger is better.
Yep.
Do not think bigger. I've seen crazy dios 3 inches by 3 inches, and I've seen dios that really need work 15 inches by 15 inches by 15 inches high. But they thought because they had everything on it and it told this scene.
Attention to detail.
Attention to detail. There was a dio that was literally just like a small square, like the kind of the
wooden block.
Like block square, like CD usually builds, right? Had Zaku that had fallen, but it was a 1/44 scale, but he made little tiny human figures, and it was a human figure carrying another woman who had been injured during a conflict, like away from a conflict that's already ended, right? Tiny details that matter. Right, and then there's another one that the dial was huge, built a whole entire building. That building was see-through, brother. There was no windows; you could see straight. It was like a parking lot that had office supplies inside. And you're just like, well,
that's my thing too, man. When you're ready to enter a competition, like don't skip the small steps. Don't skip the sanding of the seam lines. Don't skip the rescribing of the lines. Don't skip, hey, let me sand this part down a little more because I can still kind of see this nub, like. Just because you think the paint covers it, these people get up on your kits. I've never seen someone like, it made me uncomfortable to see how close someone was to to one of my kits. They were like here, flashlight up underside. I'm thinking like, damn, I don't even remember if I painted under there. So don't skip any steps, man. If you think, all right, they might not see this, don't even think like that. Just go ahead and finish it, because on mine, I realized I didn't paint the thrusters because I thought the shield was gonna cover it. I stepped away, the shield fell off my Gundam. You see unpainted nub thrusters. Because I didn't just finish it like I should have done. Just paint the thrusters. So
if you skip steps, they'll find it.
Yep.
Yeah. And here's a tidbit of information too. Bring the manual. Give the judges that might not know something to reference. Let them look at it. Let them go, wait a minute.
Before and after.
Here's how it looks. And here's everything I added on to it. So
that's what they had. You had to bring the manual. So, and
it's that time. And tell yourself it's a competition.
Yep.
This isn't. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's a competition, right? So if you go with it with a joking matter, don't be upset. If your mindset was, I want to bring this because I want to make somebody laugh, and you got your laughs out of it, you won the competition for the day for yourself. But if you mad that the Gundam you bought didn't make anybody laugh and you didn't win anything,
Right.
If you sat there and said that's what you wanted to do,
Hey,
Set a goal for
put your
yourself.
best work on the table, and if
Yeah.
you're happy with it, then that's it. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be someone who
it's 10,
works
15
better.
times better. Yeah, it is what it
At
is.
the end of the day, and you're going to be sitting there like, God damn, man, I should have did this, I should have did that. But if you are proud and happy with your work, then that shouldn't matter, because you don't know what that person's life looks like to be able to put something on the table like that.
Yeah,
And they don't know what yours looks like.
And if it's your first time showing up, you're really there to get knowledge.
That's it.
To really interact with people, see what people's designs are, and you get to see hopefully what some professional grade builds look like up close, so you can sit there and take notes. That's another thing. If it's your first time there, you're there really to take notes. Bring your best stuff, everything like that, compete, but bring your
I'm sure second place United States is going to put this on the table at my IPMS. And
but it ain't stopping you.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, it ain't stop. I know you just said you might just go and chill.
Well, how it works sometimes with hobby towns. I mean, even if Cooper, even if the guy doesn't even live in the region, we're probably expecting him. If he doesn't win at the other hobby town, he's just gonna come to ours. He's like, "Oh, there's like 3 people here. All right, boom. Nope. All right, cool. On to the next one."
Right. Hey, some people do. More power to you. If it's free, that's the way the game is.
I'm getting that medal. That's what he said. I'm getting that medal.
We've seen it, even just for GWBC, World Builders, GWG, whatever. You know what we're talking about.
GWBC, yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
Right.
Global World Builders competition.
Let us know in the comments below, man, how y'all get ready. It's that time, almost that time. It's almost that time of the year to start prepping now. Start prepping now. Don't prep late. Don't prep until you see that flyer.
Yeah.
Do not prep until you see that
flyer. Seen that flyer, and I was like, well,
that's it.
That's it.
What do I got? What do I got?
Oh, and dust your shit, please. If you bring something that's on the shelf, dust it.
That's detail. I got something for you if you need some dusting, because as always, we always have something for y'all. Like shop at Vulcan Hobby, use code Undergate 10 when shopping at Vulcan Hobby. Get your kits now. Get ready now. Save a little bit. And go to Undergated. Use Undergate 10 at Vulcan Hobby to get ready. Then you need your paints for that kit.
Like we've been telling Austin, we have an SMS deal. Links in the bio. Go get 10% off. Go get you some.
Wait. You have an SMS deal? You have an SMS deal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that.
We've only been saying it for about 7 or 8 episodes now, but
is that why? I always thought you guys were just doing that just for fun. I don't know, man. All right, my bad.
Yeah, get you some paint that doesn't scratch. That's easy to shoot, like Coop said, shoot and go. Really nice paints, good price. Ships them directly to you. So get your paints. You got your kits.
Hey, get your tools.
Wait. What was that code again?
Chloe's dad, or just click the link in the bio. All right, takes it right there.
Let me just. There we go. Got it. All right, cool.
And then, of course, getting ready for competition season. Go to gunprimer.com and use code COOP10 to get directly 10% off of Gun Primer. They have the glazer that turns your dull, dusty.
That's crazy.
I know. But that's what it's called. And that's what it's called. It's called the glazer. That's what it's called, fellas. I don't make it up. I don't know. Auto shine. It's kind of like Armor All for your kids. The Armor All wipes. There you go. All right.
Hit the leather real quick.
Yep. Y'all know, and it's the maximum shine. So go check it out. It's really good. If you get the glazer set, it comes with a brush, a microfiber cloth, and the glazer itself that you glaze your kits with. Wow. Again, use Coop 10 at Gun Primer to get that. I was about to say I got some videos. On to the next. Until next time, people. Don't forget, like, share, follow, subscribe. Follow us all on Instagram. Hit us up if you have any questions on IG about anything. We're trying to interact with as much people as we can. Try to get to the comments as quick as we can. We appreciate everybody showing support, showing love.
We appreciate all you guys for sure.
No worries, like it's y'all that we don't. It's not like it goes unseen. So we appreciate it. 168 hours down. 168 more to go.
Right back.
We'll see y'all next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. And until then, Undergated, never
Until
underrated.
go Niners.
Deuces.
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah.